So yeah, I saw Spider-Man enter across across the Spider-Verse, and I'm telling you, it's such a great follow-up. This is one of the greatest sequels that you'll ever see. You can take it from Spidey. I'm telling you, totally amazing. Hundreds and hundreds of Spider-Man, and Miguel O'Hara is amazing. Spider-Man 2099. The film is beautiful just to look at. It's a work of art. It's beautiful. I don't know what team they get to do these, but these are some of my favorite Spider-Man films. Apart from live action Spider-Man 2, and I also like the Spider-Man with the Vulture in. Can't quite remember that now. I'm so excited. It's so amazing. It's so good. And Gwen's story is good. Seeing her association with her dad, seeing her tragedy that caused her to become Spider-Woman, and seeing how she got her powers, that was amazing. And also, there's a Spot, and the Spot is the villain, and everyone take him for granted. Everyone not take him seriously, and he thinks he's the one who let Miles become Spider-Man, and just because he's someone who everyone undermines, he become really powerful, and then he messes with the timeline because his power is to break through dimensions. And so what he did, he put together like a machine that the Kingpin put together, yeah, and he totally dismantled all of the time, and the timeline is really out of whack. So basically, there's a fight with Spot, and then it goes messy, and a Spider-Man, Miles Morales, we just call him Big Spin. Basically, what he did is like he decided that okay, he's gonna follow Gwen back to her timeline because they really get to realize that they like each other. They miss each other because they're on two different timelines, but they met and they like each other. Miguel O'Hara gave Gwen this watch that can make her travel interdimensionally. Almost like he didn't like that Miles is so special and Miles is so amazing. So I think he wanna stop Miles. But I think what's unfair as well, yeah, because all of the Spider-Men and women went through some kind of tragedy, and Miles went through a tragedy already with his uncle. So when all this elite team of spider people that the Spider-Man 2099 put together, they are trying to say that when the timeline was broken, they all have in their past a tragedy of someone passing away, and that's what made them who they are. So basically, Miles can't accept this because he had an uncle that passed away already, the uncle that was a prowler, and that was like the big shock of the first film. And then the uncle that was a prowler, now he passed away in the first film, but in this film, they tried to send Miles back to his time, but he ended up on a different Earth, and his uncle is alive on that Earth, yeah. And then what we get to realize that it's not the uncle who is the prowler on this world, yeah. It's Miles. Miles Morales is the prowler on this Earth. It's so insane. I'm just like, wow. And I would love to see more of Mayday Parker, the kid. It's good to see the introduction of Mayday Parker. We can see that we'll get more. It was good to see Mary Jane inside there as well. Like, it was so amazing. I'm telling you, the color palettes in the film is just really wonderful. The animation is top notch, and the team that done this is so good. This is one of the best sequels of all time, and I must say, I really love Miles Morales Spider-Man. The story is really good, and basically this film just really put down the foundations for the next movie to come. But basically, we find out that the Miles' uncle on this world that he got sent back to, he didn't get sent back to the right world. So he thought he was home. But when he reached home, he realized that on that earth, his father had already passed away. And the Miles Morales on that earth doesn't really care that he can't go back to save his dad. But I feel like it's unfair because Miles already faced a tragedy with his uncle passing away. So I think that there is, Miguel O'Hara, can't never say that name properly, Spider-Man 2099 is really jealous of Miles because he lost everything. So I think he want Miles to lose everything because he's like, Miles was not meant to get bit by the spider, and he believed that he's an anomaly and he shouldn't have really been Spider-Man. And Miguel lost everything. He lost his family and everything by him messing with the timeline. So I think he wants the same thing to happen to Miles. He does not want Miles to save his family. He wants him to feel what he feels, or he wants all those spider people to feel what he feels, because the Spider-Man 2099 team, when they trapped Miles, and they could have trapped him, they allowed him to escape.
Yeah, so went to cinema,
because they
we saw
realized
Spider-Man.
that
What do you think, son?
what
me a
Miles is
Spider-Man.
trying to do is trying to be a hero. He's trying to save
Spidey.
his family and the
Cross the
people he
Spider-Verse.
loves
Was good? Was it
from
good?
danger.
Oh, good.
So
Was it good?
basically, that's what he's trying to do. He's trying
Okay.
to be a hero. So
You heard from the
and
source.
then
It's good.
Gwen realized also that she's not really on the right side. So she said in her last words to the to the elite spider team that we're meant to be the heroes. So it seemed like in the next film, Beyond the Spider-Verse, that it would be like Spider-Man 2099 and his team of spiders, and Gwen and Miles Morales, Shadow Spider and Big Spin. Those two will come together with Spider-Ham, Noir, all of the old team. And I think it will be like a big kind of battle royale in the next film. But I can't wait to see what happens. I can't wait to see how the Prowler, Miles Morales, how Miles would have ended up if his father passed away. Maybe he would have ended up being the Prowler. But yeah, I thought the film was so amazing. I thought that it was really, really good, showing the friendship between Gwen and Miles and the closeness between them without them kissing and cuddling and all of that, and just show how their relationship has grown. Because in the last film, we realized that Miles was like maybe 13, 12 or something like that, because he's only 15 in this film. Like, I only noticed that he's only 15. So if I'm wrong, let me know. But like, yeah, he's only 15 in this film, and I think that was amazing. The music also in the film is really, really good. The color palette, wonderful. The tone, it's nice. And I just find myself just looking at it. And I can't believe that I live in a time where I can get to watch a film. It's like a cartoon. It's like a comic book. And it's like a live action, but it's animation. And it's wonderful. I was so happy. I took my young son with me, and he loved it. He was just looking, and he was Spidey, and he loved it. And I was like, the film was amazing. Even for kids, the film was quite good. And I can't wait to just see Beyond the Spider-Verse. And this just made me want to just jump into the Insomniac game and swing around and just quite enjoy just the whole spider hype, the whole Spider-Man hype at the moment. It's just so good, and it's well deserved. And I'm telling you, this is like, these films are some of my favorite films apart from Spider-Man 2. I'm telling you. And you guys have to go out and watch it and do all of that. Subscribe, share, like, all of that.